Good evening. This is CTV News for Tuesday, May 2nd. I'm Patricia Vallone. Well, it's been good news and bad news this week for a long-planned transit project. On Monday, the announcement that the draft bipartisan federal funding bill includes $125 million for the Purple Line. But the project remains on a hold pending a federal judge's ruling on what impact, if any, Metro's recent drop in ridership might have on the light rail. Supporters of the Purple Line, which would bridge Prince George's and Montgomery counties, gathered in Silver Spring today to call on a U.S. judge, Richard Leon, to issue a decision.
And delay will cost money. The project will be built. I am confident of that. The challenge for us is the time in which it will be built and the cost that will impact the residents of Prince George's, Montgomery County, and the state of Maryland as a whole.
It's a really good project. It's good for our economy, it's good for our communities, it relieves traffic congestion. So I'm hopeful that the judge will make a decision soon. Every day it costs taxpayers money. The estimate is every month we're losing $13 million. It's costing us an additional $13 million on this project. The state has expended over $400 million already.
The union contractors that are going to build this project have been very patient in waiting for this project to get off the ground, which will create hundreds upon hundreds of family supporting jobs for local laborers, carpenters, ironworkers, and other crafts.
Stakeholders say the project is shovel-ready, and Maryland has already spent about $400 million as of December, and officials estimate that the state would be liable for another $250 million if the project is canceled. Well, meantime, officials in Prince George's County are awaiting word on another big project. Congress has proposed more than $500 million in additional funding for the FBI's new headquarters. However, the $523 million in funding is far less than expected and may not be enough for the General Services Administration to move forward with the consolidation effort. Greenbelt Landover and Springfield, Virginia are among the 3 locations being considered for the move. County Executive Rushern Baker says he thought a decision would come last month, but he's still waiting.
Talk about frustration. No, we haven't heard anything. I still think we have the best sites. Just like with this, I think the FBI is going to move, and I think eventually it's going to move to Prince George's County. Is one, dealing with Congress and the budget and putting the money in there. And right now we don't have a GSA director. And so getting that appointment through. But we feel very hopeful and confident. Our federal partners are pushing hard. We're pushing hard.
And the GSA put the project on hold in March, citing a lack of appropriations. Well, another municipality holds local council elections. Residents in the city of Hyattsville head to the polls today. This is the scene outside of the University Christian Church polling site. Voters are casting ballots for candidates in 5 wards. CTV caught up with longtime resident Lamario Bedford after he voted at the city's municipal building.
I've been a resident of the city of Hyattsville for, I believe, over 20 years. So I think that it's very important that we as a community come out and vote, because you can't complain if you don't vote.
And the town of University Park also held elections today. Meantime, the results are in from yesterday's municipal elections. In Mount Rainier, incumbent Mayor Melinda Miles will hold on to her seat. When it comes to council seats, winners include Selena Benitez, Luke Chesick, and Brian Nedler. In Cheverly, several races were uncontested. However, in Ward 2, Julian Ivey beat his competitor. Other winners include Marielle Stewart and Jenny Garcia. Meanwhile, in Glen Arden, the community voted against the incumbent mayor, Dennis Smith, in favor of Edward Estes. And in terms of council members, winners include James Herring and Deborah Eason.